Hello everyone, it's Dave from Dave's Toy Cave, and today I'm going to be reviewing the 1988 G.I. Joe Tiger Force figures, especially Roadblock, Tiger Force Heavy Machine Gunner, Dusty, Tiger Force Desert Trooper, and Flint, Tiger Force Warrant Officer. So I'm going to be basically going through as much as I can about all three of these. I'm going to try to get it all done in one video. So right here we got Roadblock, right? His file name is Hinton Marvin F, and his primary military specialty is infantry heavy weapons, and secondary military specialty is cook. And so yeah, he'll cook. He basically wanted to be a gourmet chef, and I think he does even become it at one point and comes back to being a G.I. Joe from what I read. He's from Biloxi, Mississippi. Hope I'm saying that right. Excuse my French. He's equipped with a 50 cal M2 Browning machine gun, heavy machine gun, may I remind. It's very well done. It's got a nice grip on there in the front. It's got a nice tripod. And I'd like to point out that it equips the tripod onto the backpack. I'm going to show it on the second variant here, how that's possible. It's just a male peg that sticks out the backpack that allows the tripod that has the female hole in. The tripod has the female hole, and that goes right onto that right there. So the Tiger Force Roadblock comes obviously with a different helmet. He's got his Tiger Force yellow pattern, which is pretty great. Instead of black harness and black accessories on him, he actually has green, light green. He's got a couple pouches there on his chest, and actually, in fact, he has a grenade on his right strap. I was always one for details. I really like the fact that he has a grenade attached to him. He also has a combat knife on his right thigh, on his camo pants, brown camo pants with yellow stripes, which was different from the rusty pants that he had in the original 84 version. He also has a sidearm semi-automatic pistol, I believe, on his left thigh. That's pretty cool. And his backpack can actually remove the ammo from it. Sorry about that. So you can remove the ammo, like an ammo box for the Browning. It's mentioned on the file card that his Browning weighs up to 84 pounds, which my father had old war machine guns, and I can confirm that it weighs a ton. And so the file card says 84 pounds of machine gun and 50 pounds for the ammo, so it's well over 125 pounds with the tripod. So basically takes a tough guy to be able to handle that. So the other kind of different small little changes are that he had a camo tank top on, which he doesn't have on the Tiger Force. More of a dark green. And like I said, the pants, well, he has camo pants here and a camo helmet. So that's Roadblock, Tiger Force Heavy Machine Gunner. Pretty amazing. Next is Dusty, Tiger Force Desert Trooper. And he's actually, file name is Tador Ronald W. Primary military specialty is infantry, and secondary military specialty is actually refrigeration and air conditioning maintenance. So he's from actually Las Vegas, Nevada. So I guess he needed to know how to fix a lot of AC units. There's probably good business out there. So he's actually equipped with the FAMAS, which is a French-made submachine gun. Has a bipod. Fantastic. It's got a nice camo, dark green with yellow stripes, Tiger Force camo. He also has a combat knife on his left boot, sort of a light green kind of color, light green cream. He also has his backpack here. He's got 2 water canisters. You know, I guess because he's a desert guy, he needs a lot of fluids to keep hydrated, and a couple storage pouches. And moving back to the front here and the side, really, I'd like to point out that he has obviously a dust cover on the back of his helmet, which he doesn't have camo on his dust cover like the original one, nor in his face, which I would have really liked. I've mentioned that in the previous video, especially that the file card shows camouflage in his face for the Tiger Force card. But it's still very acceptable, very nice figure. And I'd like to also point out last that he has gray goggles for those sandstorms, which are obviously black on the original. So he has black straps, black goggles, black belt and boots, although here it's more of a brown belt, brown harness, stuff like that, dark brown. And he doesn't have as much camo, obviously, but he's got some brown boots, so mainly brown. But yeah, that's Dusty. Looks great. One of my favorite. It looks like he can be a good tanker. We got Flint over here. So Flint, Tiger Force warrant officer, Special Forces. Great figure. Very militant. His file name is Fairborn Dashiel R. Excuse me if I'm not saying that right. Primary military specialty is infantry, and secondary military specialty is demolitions. And he's from Wichita, Kansas, or something like that. Wichita. He's got combat gloves on, just like Roadblock. Some gray combat boots, dark green pants. He actually has a nice belt buckle with an American eagle and a US emblem. He also has shotgun shells on his chest, because he is actually equipped with a riot shotgun, an I-12 model, as they mentioned. He's got his beret. His beret actually has like a gold crest on there, which is red on the original. Which sticks out a little more, looks better. And he also has like red patches on his shoulders to represent his rank or something, which I would have liked on the Tiger Force. There's nothing there on the shoulders. There's no particular color on that. No color on that particular part of his body. So not a big deal. He has a nice tiger camo on his shirt. There's obviously the difference that he has jungle boots, is something that I absolutely love about this figure. Is probably the nicest combat boots of all of G.I. Joe. I even think of all of military eras. It's my favorite looking, and they're really good for hiking, jungle. So he has actually a side pistol, a sidearm, sorry, a pistol on this right thigh, and he has a backpack. Because he's a demolition expert, he has 2 grenades on each side, dynamite in the middle, and a water canister. So he's well equipped for any kind of demolition mission. So that's Flint. Real great character. Like I said, some differences. He's got camo on his shirt in this one and camo on his pants on that one. So those are the differences too. So these are all 3 of these Tiger Force characters. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a good one.